Good morning, Packers fans. Aaron Nagler here with your Packers Daily Chat, coming to you live on all the Cheesehead TV social channels. It's Tuesday, Players' Day off, but the coaches will be in the lab drawing up plans for the trip to Cincinnati. And in the meantime, I'd like to talk to you fine folks Monday through Friday right here on Cheesehead TV because it's what we do. And look, yes, the injuries are piling up, no doubt about it. You know what some Packers fans sound like, though? They sound like the dude in Lebowski when he's talking. They're going to kill that poor woman. They're going to kill that poor woman. Need to chill. Everyone needs to chill. Does everyone remember 2010 when the Packers had 16 guys on injured reserve? And that was before they could bring people back. In 2010, when you went on injured reserve, you were done. Now they can bring everybody back. So we just need to relax as a collective here, man. I've seen some real doom and gloom out there about the injuries. This is football. This is what happens. No, you don't want to lose Jair. No, you hate that Jenkins is out. Of course, you want to get Bakhtiari back out there. You hope Z isn't done for the season. But that's football. Next man up. People got to relax, man. People got to chill and sit back and watch the Packers work because that's what they're going to do starting this Sunday. And it's going to be fucking awesome. What's up, everyone in the comments section? Uncultured, thanks to the super chat, man. This morning's jams are Hold the Line and Rosanna by Toto. Double shot of Toto on Tuesday on WNAG Radio. We play all the jams. Pappies. Thanks, Uncultured. I love Rosanna's such a great song. That's such a great tune. Rosanna Arquette had that written for her and In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. I mean, you talk about being a muse. Pretty damn impressive. Dustin, thanks to the super chat. Enjoyed the AJ Dillon double feature last night. Yeah, it was great to see AJ not only on Carry the G, which I hope everyone checks out on the YouTube channel, but then also with Alan Lazard on the Gannett show. No, he was down in Appleton, so that's why he was looking like he was shooting a hostage video on our show. But yes, no, it was great to see AJ last night hanging out with Alan. If you haven't checked out Clubhouse Live, you really should, especially if you're in the area. Go down to the Paper Valley and check it out live. It's a lot of fun when you're there in person. It's a really good show. At least Kiki is starting to ball. Robbie, yeah, showing up a couple times on Sunday against the Steelers. No doubt about it. So maybe some ascendancy there. Maybe they get Tyler Lancaster back off COVID. He had a good game against San Francisco. Those two start balling. I'm down with it. I like it. Have you had a chance to ask what's going on with field goal protection on the right side? Seems concerning. Adam, it's been asked of Coach. We haven't heard from Mo Drayton about it yet, but I'm sure we will later this week. I feel personally attacked. All I said was yikes, Bradley. It's not a personal attack. You are not alone, sir. This is not directed at any of the comments here on YouTube. That opener was all about what I saw basically for the last 24 hours on my Twitter, in my Twitter mentions. Stokes had an INT, but has a lot to learn still. Yeah, well, that's being a rookie, right? No doubt about it. But hey, you like the pick. That was awesome. I mean, it was almost no look. Whew, like a Jedi plucking it out of the air. That's what I'm talking about. Pay Yashnaim. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Oh, good. I feel better about Stokes in coverage than King. Celestial, I think most Packer fans are right there with you. Zachary. Oh, there we go. GBP Daily, thanks to the super chat. Got a 3-month-old at home, and she lights up every time the Packers are playing. Sure, it has nothing to do with the flashing lights TV screen. LOL. Go back out. No, clearly it's in the bloodstream. It's the Packers that causing such joy, obviously. Big B, what's up, man? Do you think we make a move for a cornerback if Jair is out for a long period of time? I doubt it, but thoughts? I very much doubt it. I said it yesterday. I said it on Twitter last night. I'll say it again here this morning. It's just not how they operate. I think a much more likely scenario is they get King back. Yadam plays more. They bring Kabion Ento off the practice squad, and away they go. That is how they have worked, basically since Ted got in the door. But, Brian has been a little bit more adventurous, but a response to injury for the Packers is usually, not always, but usually, take the guys they've got in the program in-house already who've been with them since the start of, the offseason program and ride with those guys. Now, Yadam is obviously a bit of a different scenario because he was traded for, but at least he's been with the team for a few months now, rather than plucking somebody off the street who they would then have to kind of give a crash course on the defense and basically find ways to utilize them, force them into the lineup. Now that can work. We saw Richard Sherman on Sunday night actually make a play and play, I think, 3 days after being signed. It's pretty damn impressive, but Richard Sherman is an exceptional specimen. So still think, there's a chance they could sign somebody, but I would be very, very surprised. Oz, what's up, man? You postponed your coffee shop for this. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. You missed the dancing girls. They were here earlier. Headed to the Upper Peninsula today. Want anything? No, I'm good, Matt. You have a good time, though. Safe trip. The biggest change I have seen from last season to this one, the guys up front on D have been getting some pressure. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little nicer, a little more pressure, but I don't think it's been crazy different compared to last year. Maybe in the start of the season, that's a bit of a difference because last year it took a while for the kind of pressure to ramp up and for guys to start getting home. There certainly was a slow start in that regard in 2020, but yeah, overall, I don't think it's vastly different, but it's nice. It's so nice to see the collapsing pocket and Kiki making a play and Gary running through a guy, and yeah, I'll take that definitely. But bring Williams back to help out for a while. Tremont Williams? Well, Tremont is retired, so I doubt it, but you never know. Maybe they make that call, but I doubt it. Please, please, please let me get what I want. Jair's injury to be nothing. Docks him with the ode to the Smiths here in his chat. I like it. Y'all got any more of them cornerbacks? I like it. My 4-year-old daughter always asks our Alexa to play Bang on My Drum all day. So proud of her. Dusty, raising them right there. That's what I like to hear. Do the Steelers ride out Big Ben tank season and dangle some picks in front of Gutekunst for Rodgers? Well, I think, yeah, Big Ben's there for the year, unless an injury happens, which is always possible. But could the Steelers trade for Aaron Rodgers next year? It's a possibility. Likelihood, I have no idea. But, absolutely. I think any team in need of a quarterback is going to be giving the Packers a call at the end of this season. No question about it. Who's the best team in the NFC thus far, in my opinion? Matt, it's Green Bay Packers, obviously. I know there'll be cases made for the Rams who just got beat by the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are the only undefeated team, so people will point there. But, man, we know what a week-to-week league it is, and we've now played 4 games, kind of settled into the identity of teams. Cardinals look tough, no doubt about it. But I'm interested to see how they last for the long haul, how sustainable their play style is. But we'll see. We'll see. Kyle, thanks for the super chat. Remember the good old days when Rodgers would try to draw a defense off sides and it actually worked? Yeah, there's been diminishing returns on the old hard count for a while now. But he still gets people every once in a while. He doesn't get them as much as he used to, but he still gets them. He still gets those free plays. It can be annoying, I know, but hey, look, how about the job the offensive line has done? The young offensive line, not jumping, holding their water. That's pretty impressive. Theron Taylor, thanks for the super chat. Rodgers said the front office showed growth. Is it still likely that Rodgers is playing his last season as a Green Bay Packer? It is very likely. He is playing his last season as a Green Bay Packer. TKM, thanks for the super chat. Good to be back. Good to be getting W's. Looking good in early weeks. Need to stay healthy and keep winning. 3 noon games. Go Pack Go. I know we got the stretch here. It stinks that there's only 1 noon game at Lambeau this year, and that's the Washington game. But noon starts for Central, 1 p.m. here on the East Coast. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. And I don't think I'm going to be going into the studio for watch party anymore. I'll be doing it from home. So I don't even have to move, basically. I can just wake up and, maybe play some FIFA or Madden, get the girls some breakfast. And then, oh, hey, game's on. Go. Can't wait. Very excited. Why would Rodgers go to a rebuilding Steelers team? Stop, everyone. Jimmy, You've heard of money, right? You've heard of it? You've heard of money? Look, Rodgers controls the narrative. That doesn't necessarily mean he's pulling the strings. Now, will he have a say? Unquestionably. But ultimately, it's Brian Gutekunst's call to make. If Aaron is so unhappy, Brian will say, "Thank you for your service," and send him somewhere, probably in the AFC. Oh, Steelers are in the AFC. And if they send the most picks, now Rodgers does have a no trade clause inserted now, which he didn't before. So he could pull that trump card. He certainly could. But you never know. Moves they make. Did you think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were a rebuilding team before Tom went there? I mean, they were terrible. They had a terrible record. There's talent on Pittsburgh. Everyone, so quick. So quick. Oh, we got here. Got that one, got that one. Got that one. What do I see in Joe Burrow? Better choices, throwing quickly, or good receivers, maybe all three? For the most part, I mean, he had a rough outing there in Chicago, no doubt about it. And I was, because I had literally just tweeted about how impressive he was at the line of scrimmage adjusting protections. And then he threw an interception, like straight to a linebacker. Yeah, no, I think obviously there's getting the stud wide receiver has helped, but no, I think this natural progression, a young quarterback, but tons of talent there. Yeah, I mean he's no joke. There's no doubt about that. Packers are going to have their hands full. Absolutely. Stanley, thanks for the super chat. Ento time if Jair is out for a while. I don't okay. I don't know if Kabion Ento is going to step in directly, but he could be in the rotation. That is a possibility. All I know is I've seen better tackling and hats to the ball on defense so far this season. Matt, that's a decent observation. Absolutely. The play style on defense has been. It feels closer to what Matt was talking about last year when he talked about guys wanting guys to rally to the football, 11 hats on the ball, etc. Certainly didn't see it week one, but since then it seems to be coming along in that regard. I think it helps that they've got somebody like Campbell in the middle. I mean, he has been a breath of fresh air. We've talked about that. He certainly helps in that regard. But yeah, it does feel a little bit more robust as far as that goes. Clay Matthews phone ringing. Who's on the other line? The delivery guy? I don't know. Clay Matthews? What year is it? I'm so confused. Crosby is gold? Yes, he is. What else we got here? 4 games in, the cornerback's still playing off coverage. Keep it up, Barry. Hey, we saw some press yesterday, and it is situational. I don't mind off coverage if it's like within the scheme, within the call. It's like when there's consistently loose/soft coverage, all 3 downs, and then especially on 3rd and short, that's where I get insane. But I thought, they've done all right there. What's wrong with our linebacker concussion? How long out? Robin, we don't know how long they'll be out. It always depends. But Barnes did miss this last game with a concussion. We'll see. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get our first look at an injury report, and the guys will be back on the practice field. We'll see if Barnes is out there. But yeah, he did miss this last week with a concussion. There's no way of knowing how it could be weeks, could be back on practice tomorrow. Head injuries are always tricky because everyone is different. Fred, thanks for the super chat. I know it worked and everything, but I would have loved to see AJ running in on the 1st and goal at the 1 Cobb TD, especially after he got them down there. Yeah, apparently that was an RPO too, and Aaron could have handed it to him, but you're on the 1-yard line. You're Aaron Rodgers. The next touchdown ties Dan Marino on the all-time list. You're throwing the football. So I joked with AJ about that last night on the show. Said it's just a sign of AJ's humongous bags of humility that he has, that he went down on purpose at the 1-yard line, knowing that Aaron could throw it then and tied Marino for the record. Clearly, that's what happened. But yes, I would have loved it too. I would love to see him get his Lambeau leap. Kind of surprised we're not throwing to Amari more. I think that will come in time. I don't think he's ever going to be a monster slash huge part of the offense unless injuries strike deep into the depth chart. You know, they've got Cobb. Aaron's going to throw to Cobb. Cobb's going to get plays designed for him. As long as Cobb's in the building, it's going to be hard to force things to Amari in the progression. You did see him on the field a lot more on Sunday, which was nice. They used him in that jet motion role. So I think they'll work to something with Amari with that, right? We saw plenty of plays for Tyler Irvin, even when he wasn't a main focus of the offense. He still got a package or two like that utilized getting him out in space, whether it was with the run or the pass. I think we'll see that develop with Amari over time during the season. I kick ass. What's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Do you think the defense has gotten better, or is it more our opponents? I mean, the defense is better. I don't think there's any question there. I don't think they're lights out by any means. They're still a work in progress. And yeah, there's opponent mistakes, but there are opponent mistakes every single week. That's life in the NFL. You got to take advantage of those mistakes. You know, so I mean, I hear you as far as like, especially the one that really leaps to mind is the Detroit, the second half when they turn the ball over. You know, uh, Packers go on a huge drive. I think it was 15 plays. The offense is not out there for Detroit at all. They come out there and they fumble the snap and give the ball right back. And then the Packers score again, and then they can kind of pin their ears back, and that's when they get the pressure and the interception, blah, blah, blah. It all snowballs right off of that. But other than that, I mean, I think San Francisco, they clamped down on San Fran that first half, and then Kyle made adjustments, and they came storming back in the second half. They get paid too. It's the NFL. These are all really good players and mostly really good coaches. So, yeah, I think the defense has gotten better, but it needs to continue to get better. It can't ever think like it's arrived because it certainly hasn't. Aiden, thanks for the super chat. Jair may miss time, but Pat got to play it right. I very much agree. Dawson, thanks for the super chat. Let's enjoy the fact the Vikings are 1-3 more. Go Pack, go. I mean, I hear you, man. Got some honkers out early this morning. The Vikings are 1-3. It's a beautiful thing, but I actually don't think they're a bad football team. That's the thing. You watch those games, and I don't think they're bad. They've had some bounces go the wrong way. They've, had maybe some questionable decision making from their head coach, but for the most part, I don't think they're a bad football team. But you are what your record says you are, and they are 1-3. So fucking suck it, Vikings. How's that? Have there been updates on Zadarius Smith out for the season? There's nothing official. Matt was asked about it yesterday. They're hopeful that he might be back, but man, back surgery, I can't imagine he's back this year. But stranger things have happened. We'll see. Now here's a super chat. Thanks, Todd. Just win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Although the Raiders did not last night. Jeff, thanks for the kind words. Nags, you are a rarity in that you are a person. Well, I am a rarity in that I'm a person who covers the team in depth and is emotionally involved with supporting the team. I don't see Spoon, etc., with the same type of fandom you put forth because they're not fans. I'm unique in the sense that I'm a fan who has media access, and it took me like 20 years to get it. So yes, I exist in a very different spot than most of the people on the beat. They're not fans, and that's fine. That's great. That's their job. I am very much a fan, and I don't try to hide that fact. That's the biggest difference, obviously. But I think Spoon, Rob, Ryan Wood, all the folks on the beat, they do phenomenal work, and they're great professionals. And I was on the beat with them for a few years and got to see them work up close, and I'm kind of in awe of all their talent. So yeah, no, it's very different, and people do kind of try to pit us against each other sometimes, and sometimes even within the beat that happens. But yeah, I've got nothing but respect for everybody who covers the team, and I mean everybody. It's people don't understand what a grind it is during the season, and everyone does incredible work. And I will say, this year, like not even close, is the strongest the television coverage has been, the local television coverage. Corey and I used to go after all the local TV people because, 10, 15 years ago, it was hard to watch. But man, there are some really talented people covering the team now on local TV. Um, should seek all of them out. They do good stuff. Is Bill Huber a fan? He seems to be throughout the years. No, Matt, Bill is not a fan, but Bill is very good at what he does. I think Bill is exceptional. I know people like to get after him about his questions in press conferences, but I think he's ace. I think he's really, really good. Nags always has better presser questions than the beat guys. I don't know about that, Dawson. They're just different. Proud father moment yesterday when my 4-year-old said the Bears suck. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. All right, everybody. I'm going to have to get going. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out, talking Packers each and every day, Monday through Friday, right here on Cheesehead TV, your Packers daily chat. Please do me a huge favor and hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends and tell your family. Cheesehead TV is devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Patreon members, I'll see you tonight. The happy hour is at 5:45 Eastern because then Pax What She Said is live tonight. Perry and Maggie will be breaking everything down, so make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss it. Patreon members, I'll see you at 5:45. Everyone else, hit like, hit subscribe. Go Pack Go. Have a great day.